Hey guys, what's going on? It's Salvage here, and today we're going to be talking about God of War Ragnarok and how Fenrir just kind of doesn't make sense whatsoever. Now, before we get into the video, if you could drop a like, let's try to get 300 likes. You guys have been killing it with the God of War videos, and I always love making them because it's one of my favorite games ever. And I can't wait for the sequel, so go ahead and drop a like and help me with the support. It always helps. So let's get into this. Now, Fenrir has been mentioned a few times. He's actually confirmed to be in existence in this actual universe, being alluded to multiple times within multiple dialogue options. And it's kind of just crazy because when you really look at it, both Jormungandr and Fenrir are the children, and even I think Skull and Hati are also the children of technically Fenrir. So all of this is all connected back to Loki, who is the father of Fenrir and Jormungandr. But of course, Fenrir doesn't have that actual, story of being put back in time from like an epic battle. He's just already appeared. He already exists. And same thing with Skull and Hati, who chase the moon and the sun, who are also connected to Ragnarok. And of course, in Ragnarok, spoiler alert, if this does happen somehow, Fenrir kills Odin. So there's that connection as well. The fact that he's already appearing in here, and I guess we could already assume that the trailer is not a story trailer, right? It's not something that's going to canonically happen within the God of War story. So we could throw whatever they're trying to throw at us and put in our head already, because it seems like they're trying to make Fenrir the enemy, but I think he's actually going to eventually be our ally and help us out. But it just doesn't really make sense why he's there. He's only there, or the reason why he should be there is because Angrboda and Loki, of course, had a baby, and it was Fenrir, right? But this is not that same universe. The whole timeline is skewed because, well, Kratos, and also Atreus being Atreus. So that's all completely out the window. And I think a few theories here that I really, really like is, one of them is the way they stop him is by making another Fenrir. Or maybe there's a good Fenrir that needs to be created to stop this bad Fenrir from, wreaking havoc within the realms and whatnot. Fenrir is notably known to be an Aesir enemy. So, of course, he'll probably try to wreak havoc around most Aesir gods, but it would probably bleed into Midgard and the other realms as well. I personally think that the storyline is very interesting. I really can't wait to see what they do with it. And, I think that Angrboda and Loki are most likely not going to have a child in the traditional sense. But I think Jormungandr and Fenrir are going to be formed within maybe their magical essence. The fact that they're both giants, and the fact that one of them's a god, maybe they use their magic or something, or they do something to create a giant monster. It's possible. The possibilities are there. And I'm interested to see how that's going to happen, because obviously I think the Santa Monica Studios understands that Fenrir just being here just does not make sense. It doesn't add up with the timeline. Of course, we already know that he's also in prison too, because we've heard that the chains are already created to use against Fenrir to imprison him within Asgard and whatnot. So that's going to be interesting to see. But, the fact that Skull and Hati have already been chasing the moons indicates that Fenrir's been here for a long time, and he's been in prison for a long time. So it's going to be interesting to see what his dynamic is within this world and how he probably got free, if he is free, alluding to the trailer, which I don't think is the case. I think we might free him kind of like what we do with Tyr. It might be a case where we're going around kind of freeing allies that can help us, like Fenrir, like Tyr, and like a bunch of other people like Angrboda, to help us fight the Aesir and maybe prevent Ragnarok, which would be very fun to see. I would love to see how that plotline kind of unfolds within this game. So tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Do you think Fenrir makes sense? Because personally, right now he doesn't, and until they kind of explain him, he still doesn't. So, I'm excited to see what they do with Fenrir and what they do with Skull and Hati, and how they kind of display and present that on screen for this universe. I'm incredibly pumped to see how they do that, and if there is a boss battle, how we fight him as well, because that would be incredibly intense. That would be so fun to see. Imagine a boss battle with Fenrir in the middle of the woods like that. Holy shit, that would be fucking amazing. That would be so phenomenal. So tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace out.